guys, I am doing fine. I'm in the kitchen today and I want us to talk as we cook. Actually, I'm making chicken. It's a hand from Walmart. I got my tomato, my onion is going on. So guys, I want us to cook as we talk. I have a topic that I want us to talk about and it's a hot topic. This thing, guys, I've been wondering and asking myself questions because I'm wondering, is it a must for you to have a title to be a leader? Or is it a must for you to have a title to succeed? Is it a must for you to have a title to be famous? Because I've been wondering, I've done some research and I see like people are taking titles for granted. They are destroying titles. They are misusing titles. Actually, some of them are even getting married to titles. I'm serious. I'm very serious about this. Some people are getting married to titles. My onion is almost getting ready. It's almost ready. I like it brownish kind of. So some people are marrying titles. They adore, they bow titles, and some people are following them because of the titles. They want to be bishops, they want to be professors, they want to be CEOs, they want to be prophets, they want to be prophetess, they want to be, those big names. Because they believe that when you have that big name, people will adore you, people will be scared of you, people will respect you. Because she's a prophet. She's a prophetess because he's a professor. He's a bishop. He's a doctor. So they think like, oh gosh, people will be scared of that. But guys, if you're a leader, you don't need a title. No. Because the title comes from the people that you lead. Whatever you do to them, how you lead them, how you inspire them, how you motivate them, that is where your title comes from. If you benefit these people, the title comes from them. They should give you a title because of what you're giving them. The impact, the benefit they get from you is where the title should come from. But you should not go and start buying certificates, buying degrees, yet you didn't even go to high school. You don't have a high school diploma and you want to be a bishop. You don't have a high school diploma, you want to be a professor. I put in the chicken and I'm gonna put, that's how I do it. After the onion is brownish, I put the chicken. So guys, you see, these people are buying titles. A leader doesn't need a title to be a leader because he was born a leader. So he doesn't need a title to be a leader. So I'm gonna add a little salt. I add very small salt because there is an ingredient that I use to cook this chicken and it contains a lot of salt. It's a seasoning kind of a thing, and so I put a little bit by just for a start, and then I'm gonna cover it, and then I'm gonna reduce the fire that way, and then we can have our topic now. What I was telling you guys, you don't need any title to be a leader. You don't need any title to be important. No, you don't need that. I have seen so many people who are learned. They are professors. Some people who are doctors. But you can't even know them. They don't brag about it. They don't show off. They don't mind. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. To them, it's just normal. But because these people who are buying titles, they have a mentality of if you're a bishop, if you're a prophet, if you're a professor, if you're a doctor, you'll be respected. Now, that's a big lie. That's a no. It's a big lie. Because a leader has a foundation. foundation. You can never be a leader from the top. You lead from the bottom. You need a foundation, build your foundation to this level whereby you can see and lead people. But you cannot start from here. Where are you going to be leading people to? What do you heard? What's your background? What's the foundation of your leadership? You have nothing. You have not cultivated your leadership. You have no materials for your leadership. Do you know the purpose of your leadership? Do you? But all these people, most of them, I think they want to make money with this title. Most of them, they just want to sell fear to you people with these titles. Because if you go to the church and you say you're bishop, you'll be like, hey, this is bishop. And sometimes it's just passing. You'll be seeing people getting away. This is bishop is passing. Even when you see bishop's car, you'll be bound to the car. Some of them are even calling their pastors daddy. You abandon your father in heaven. You abandon your father, biological father on earth, and you go call your pastor daddy. You call your pastor, your bishop, daddy. Do you listen to yourself like seriously? Do you hear yourself? Who made him your dad? How? What is the reason for you calling him dad? It is because of the title, the fear that you have in yourself for this man. You don't want to break his heart. You don't want to tamper with his big title. He's a big man. Do you ask yourself, where are they leading you to? Where is your bishop leading you to? Where is it leading you to? Because one thing with these people, they do not lead you anywhere. You follow them. But they don't follow you. They lead you, but you don't lead them. They have big titles, but they don't want you to have those big titles. They don't want. Because they want to be the leader. They want to be the one saying everything and you be following. They don't want you to be subordinates. They want you to be followers. Where are they taking you to? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Guys, the chicken is still doing good. It's still doing good. It looks kind of funny with the white onion because I never do the white ones. I thought today, let me try white. I'm not against anybody. I'm not against pastors. I'm not against bishops. I am not against them at all. Mark my words. I'm just an eye opener. I'm just an eye opener. Because one thing I want you to ask yourself, do they benefit from you or do you benefit from them? Which is which? Which is which? If you have a problem, can you go to them to help you? Can you go to that daddy of yours to help you? Can he help you when you have no food? Can he give you money or shop for you when you need food to give your children? You need school fees to give your kids. Can he do that for you? Or is he going to tell you, you know what? Let's pray and God will provide. And yet, when you went to see him, you had to book an appointment. It wasn't for free. You had to pay. So he gained from you, but you gave nothing from him. Come on, guys, be wise. Be wise, man. You did not gain nothing, but he gained something from you, right? Do you see it again? Sometimes back, I was watching a pastor who was preaching on the TV. And there was a man who was testifying what miracle he got from the church. And he said, I came here and I was sick. So the guy didn't tell the people, the congregation, he told the pastor, and then the pastor came to tell the church. And you know what? The guy I prayed for here, I healed that man. He got healed from my church. That that means that pastor or that bishop, he's the God of that church. Because he calls it his church and he says he heals. Who told you a human being can heal? Who said so? Nobody can heal, only God who can heal. These people, they don't want you to have those titles. So what they do, they make you their slaves. They want you to follow. They don't want you to become bishops and they become professors. They just want them to be on the top, but they want you on the bottom all the time. So they will oppress you, suppress you under them because they don't want you to rise. A good leader will always help you rise. Will always support you. That's a good leader. That's a good leader. He will always support you. A good leader will always be with you. Giving you materials, do this and this, telling you do this and that. You're gonna get there. But now going to them and they're telling them, let's pray and that's it, God will do, just go home. No, that's not a leader. That's not a leader at all. Guys, let me ask you something. If you read the Bible, especially the Old Testament, we have a lot of people that were leaders from the Bible. We have Moses, we have Joshua, we have Elijah, we have Daniel, Mordecai, we have a lot, Dorcas, we have Esther. We have a lot of people who had fame, even Jesus himself. Have you ever read a scripture in the Bible saying that Bishop Jesus healed a sick person? Or Dr. Moses, Bishop Daniel, Professor Mordecai? Have you ever had that? Have you ever had that? Seriously, guys, let's get serious, guys. Have you ever had that? But these people, they're grabbing and grabbing titles to scare you. Then when you see your pastor, you're scaring. When you have a problem, you rush to your pastor and kneel down and pray. Kneel down to God. Rush to God. Run to God. Don't run to these pastors. Don't run to these bishops. Those are just titles. They are benefiting from you. They are eating you. But I don't want you to know. I'm just an eye opener. I want you to know from today. You have to know who are you connecting with. You have to know who is your pastor. Do you gain from them? Material-wise, spiritually, physically, do you grow? Are you still in the same problems? You have to ask yourself all those questions. Analyze yourself, recognize everything in you, and then you better make a good choice. Because a good leader will definitely make sure that he's leading these people to make them grow to be the leaders for the next generation, to be greater leaders than them. But a good leader will not ask you to follow them. They don't want you to follow them. They want you to grow. They want you to be more better than them. That's what they want. They don't even need titles. They don't need that. They want you to grow. They want you to be better than them. So guys, you better check on yourself. You better check on your pastor. By the way, you know something? Some places and some pastors, they don't even want you to call them by their names. Let me tell you one thing, guys. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put some tomatoes now. I just make it very, very easy, just simple. I don't put a lot of stuff, no. So I'm gonna leave it cook. So I'm gonna leave it. By the way, guys, do you know that some churches you cannot call a pastor, because they want them to be called bishop, doctor. This is a leader. He has like 4 titles. He has even put his name aside to add more titles on him. Or she has put her names away to add more titles. So for instance, she's Anne or Jane. So she is prophet, prophetess, bishop, Professor Dr. J. So she abandoned her surnames and put the titles over there. You see that? And if you dare call them pastor, like, hey, pastor, may I see you? They can even chase you out of that church because they want you to call them with the big titles. You refer them as bishops, prophet, and like some they even want you to bow. Yeah, you make them your God. You're worshiping them. Pastor said this. You rather go do what pastor said than what your husband said. Because the pastor said, the prophetess said, he prophesied. Take your time, search yourself, know what is right for you. Know who is the best leader for you. Because even if you check on politics, some people they go there for leadership to benefit. That's why you see when they are doing the campaign, they give people money, they buy people to get into the government. They buy you people. They come get a lot of money, pour the money everywhere, and you follow them because of money. They buy. So once they buy what they want and they get the seat, they benefit from you. Then you will never see them. You will never hear from them again. They will never do whatever they promised you. Because all that they needed is assurance that you will vote for them, they get what they want, and that's it. What kind of leaders are those? Those are leaders who are breaking you. They're not building you. They are breaking you. Those are not the kind of leaders we need. No. Those are not the kind of leaders we need. We need leaders who are leading us somewhere. We don't need leaders who are leading us nowhere. Not at all. We need leaders who are leading us somewhere. So guys, I normally use this ingredient. I think I have little left here. That's what I normally use. So I'm just gonna spread it on top. Don't follow anyone. You can be a leader as well. Everybody was born a leader. Everybody was born a leader. That's so yummy. The chicken is ready. It's looking very, very yummy. I'm not against anyone. I'm not against the leaders. I'm not against your bishop. I'm not against you. I just want to educate you. So guys, let's meet next time. Guys, like I told you, I was your host, Musaigal, and until we meet again, bye for now.